And as soon as you try to control something as intense as DMT, it is going to heat you up and spit you out. But you know what, I was younger, I was stupid, I thought I'm going to face this and see what happens. Hello everybody, my name is Adam, I am from Psyched Substance, and this is the story of the time I did DMT while on acid. I was going through a period where I was absolutely terrified of DMT. And usually when people are afraid of something, that's their message to back off and stop doing it. But I had a different approach. You see, I was painfully sad that what I found so much value in was now repelling me away from it. And I wanted, more than anything else, to face this fear because I wanted to continue having these mind-expanding, life-changing experiences. And this fear was in the way of me advancing my personal growth. Now, I had come up with a strategy. My friend was having a gathering, and it was a beautiful location. He was having a bunch of us over for an acid trip. I'm there, we'd all taken the acid. I started to work up the courage to smoke the DMT. The fear is so intense because it feels like you are facing your own death. And I had this idea that the best way to face the fear was to quite literally face my reflection, because I was afraid of myself, in the mirror while I did it. What if in order to face it, I have to remain conscious during this experience? Now, all signs pointed to this being an absolutely dreadfully terrible fucking idea, because if you try to force yourself to stay awake, that's in essence trying to control the experience, and as soon as you try to control something as intense as DMT, it is going to heat you up and spit you out. But you know what, I was younger, I was stupid, I thought I'm going to face this and see what happens. So I went in front of the mirror, I was like, all right man, here we go, it's now or never, let's just do this. Lit it up, so took another big hit, immediately started to hear this buzzing sound. And that is the signal that you're about to get carried away. I'm trying to hold with all of my energy, my eyelids open, because they just wanted to shut. I wanted to just get knocked over and get thrown unconscious, but somehow I managed to fight this as I'm watching my reflection when I didn't think I could hold it anymore, and then all of a sudden it was like, and my eyelids were jammed open. But I saw my face. It started to tug around the edges and start wiggle like this, like it went like, and it started to shrink into a gray little ball. It was this floating sphere. A literal jaw out of the ball drops down, a forehead explodes out, cheeks form, and in front of me is a polygonal face. Have you ever seen PS1 or PS2 graphics? Almost like Egyptian, like it had like a reverse triangle, upside down triangle, forehead, and then before I could blink again, the head starts to morph. It just starts shifting into different faces, humans, animals, big fat guys, small guys, young people, babies. It was like a character select screen in a video game. It just kept switching so fast you could barely make out any one change. And I'm just looking at this and I'm blown away. I don't know what to think. And then again, before I could even stop to think, it slows down and it stops on my own face. It's back to my reflection. I'm like, oh good, okay. I recognize that guy, that's me, he's back. This was the breaking point, and this is the part that blew me to the ground. Teeth erupted, sweeping across my pores, scales leapt out, and I'm looking at myself now, and I look like, I shit you not, a reptile. Like what would happen if a velociraptor evolved into like a humanoid? And I had this really weird feeling wash over me, like, oh my God, it all makes sense. But at the time, it felt like this was the perfect explanation for everything that I needed to know. It was like the answers to the universe were, we're all reptiles. And as soon as I got this, a sense of calm washed over me, and I felt like I had gotten and learned exactly what I needed to learn, and I had this voice that was like, you can let go now. And I just immediately closed my eyes and just dropped. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta tell them what happened. My friend, he's going like this, he's pacing around like, oh my God, Adam's dead, Adam's dead. And he looks at me, this just relief washes over, he's like, oh, you're okay. And what he says to me was, did you find what you were looking for? So I burst out into maniacal laughter. I was like, oh, oh my God, find what I was looking for. I fell to the ground laughing. How do you encapsulate everything, all the feelings that I was just injected with into like a response using language? It is so challenging. There's no translation. Like, yes, I can say, oh, I turn into a reptile, I'm in a simulation, but to convey that in a way that he's going to understand, I think is near impossible. It's the kind of thing where you have to be in the experience to really extract the value from it. The next day, I was driving to the gym to do my workout, and as I was driving, I burst out in tears and I was crying because it was like, I finally figured it out. The answer that I was looking for was, we are in a simulation. because it looked like I was looking at video game graphics. I looked like a polygonal character, a fucking character select screen like in a, I don't know, Street Fighter video game. To me, that was proof that this entire world is nothing but a simulated reality, and I had gotten my proof, and it was both beautiful and terrifying at the same time, because it was like, I felt like I didn't have anything to be afraid of anymore, because it's just a simulation. When I die, I'll wake up and I'll be the real me, the reptile.
Tales from the